everybody. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is ASTRAEA Love, and I am going to do a reading for you guys today. So we are calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. Oh, also, if you have a personal question that you need addressed and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a reading, I have pinned my Cash App link and my PayPal link are in the chat. And you can send me a $20 donation. And once that is confirmed, I will pause the collective reading and use another deck to answer your question. That is the way that I am making myself available to you guys at this time for personal readings. So that's that. And yeah, when you guys can donate, please donate. It helps keep me going and the messages flowing and helps keep this platform alive. So never think that any donation is too small of a donation. And I appreciate everybody that has donated and supported this platform. I really appreciate you guys and I love you. Thank you so much for being a part of my Soul Tribe family and for being around me. And so also, if you know anybody else that needs a reading or needs assistance, you can always refer them or share this content. Oh, outside with the puppy. I love it. Welcome in Fashionista and welcome in Shaman Maria. I hope you guys are having a good day. So we're going to start with the portals deck first to see how this portal is going to affect us as we go through the 1010. But we're, of course, calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. And we're asking for divine protection. And we're also asking that God continue to prosper this platform and all of us and continue to bless us. And we're thanking you, God and Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ and Ascended Masters, spiritual team of highest light and resonance and archangels for everything that you do for us. And thank you. And we love you. Okay, so by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes copyright, gatekeeping, and shadow banning of my content. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted by God and the Holy Spirit and by me, so don't steal messages from them and don't steal intellectual property from them. Just a warning, don't do witchcraft, don't send the evil eye, don't do voodoo, whatever. Okay. All right, you guys, I hope that you guys are having a good day. So let's see what comes forth. Oneness. I love it. That being the first energy, that's beautiful. Make sure you guys like the video. And please don't get irritated with me when I tell you to like the video. That is, I need to get at least like 50 likes on the video to be monetized. And so I know that we're not there yet on this platform, but we can get there. So if everybody contributes, it'll work out well. And you know, in general, just treat other people how you want to be treated. If you were making content, you would want people to like the video that we're watching, right? So do that for me, because other than that, then you're basically violating the contract. If you're not giving back any good energy, and if you're only taking my energy, that's a violation of this contract. And this contract is with God and the Holy Spirit. Like, yes, it's in the physical realm, but it's with God and the Holy Spirit first. And those are the ones that people have to answer to. So we got the energy of 2 coming out, which is an energy of taking steps, building, moving towards something. This oneness card, a portal of oneness, is opening up to where we're going to be able to connect with one another in a new way. Awaken. This oneness is causing people to awaken from the matrix and from the false ideologies and just false thoughts that people have had about themselves and about other people. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are just an observer of your thoughts. Don't even participate in them, right? You don't have to believe that the sun is going to rise tomorrow for it to come up. Okay, look at this adventure. You guys are going on a spiritual adventure. Since you've been awakened, you're like escaping the matrix. This portal is putting you into a new energy of enthusiasm, of appreciation. People are going to be showing you gratitude and appreciation for your hard work. They're also going to be showing you rewards like recognition, trust. You could be thinking about taking a major step in a new direction at this time. It is okay to trust. It is okay for you to move forward. Don't be afraid to move forward when, you know, obviously taking if you're starting a new company or you're taking a big leap, know that the universe is going to be there to catch you. Know that in your soul. The only thing that can stop you from going through this portal and ascending is yourself. Okay. So we're going to stop giving our power away to other people, and we're going to stop thinking that they have any control over our reality, because they truly don't. Peace. Even though they want this peace, they want control over our reality, the truth is that they don't have it, because it's not their reality, it's ours. So they're never going to, no one is ever going to have the upper hand in creating in your universe and your creation, like above you, except for that of God. But like literally, other than that, we have the free will to create whatever we want in this life. And if you want peace and if you want trust, you know, it takes an element of trust and peace to go on a spiritual adventure and to awaken. There's a lot of people that don't want to awaken. They want to go back to sleep. Magic. They feel like using magic on people at this time is smart. It is not smart. The only type of magic that people should really be doing is magic on themselves, right? With the Most High God. If you do magic with the Most High God, it's not even considered spell work. It's just manifestation. But like literally, these people, you could have had somebody trying to destroy your peace with magic, you know, with glamour magic. Literally, you're going through a transformation. So don't be hard on yourself, and don't allow other people to control your emotions. Don't let them make you mad, because if they can make you mad, then they can control you. And that's how they try to get the upper hand in your reality. Don't give them a foothold. This is your new world, and it's for you. Okay. It's not for people that want to follow you, that want to chase you, that want to ride your coattails. These people that think that they should be a part of your life, God completely disagrees with that. Now, there are people that are a part of your life and should be, but there are some people that want to be a part and they're just not. This new world is going to cause you to go through a complete awakening, another rebirth. You know, it's a big transformation. It's a major transformation. Moving from fear to love is a big step. Moving from fear to trust is a big step. And I'm really proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you for making that step, because it's a very difficult one to make. There's a lot of doubts and a lot of other things you could have gone into. That's why I said you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. I wouldn't even when you have negative thoughts, don't even participate in that. I would just be like, okay, well, who's actually thinking this? And once you start questioning who's actually thinking this, you're going to be led to some higher dimensional being or some other person that's projecting their problems. And then you can just go, okay, that's not my energy. I'm not going to engage in it. You know, you can either transmute it for yourself and use it to help you ascend, or you can send it back to whoever sent it. Imagination. Use your imagination when it comes to creating this new world. What is it that you want to see in your life? What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want to manifest? I'm starting to get very nauseated. So there is somebody that's trying to do something right now as we speak. And it seems like on this platform more than the other one, recently I've been getting this sick feeling. So what does that have to do with, God? Okay, you could be experiencing some type of voodoo, or somebody's trying to project something nasty to you. This person is very parasitic. They're very parasitic. And they want you to, like, I don't know who the hell this is, but they need to stay away from you. Seriously. If they want to stay alive, the best thing they could do is stay away from you. Because while you're over here using your imagination to create a new world, a better place for people to live in peace and tranquility, and to help people transform their life through magic, you got somebody that's trying to counteract everything you do in the spirit, and God's not having it. You have otherworldly power and otherworldly connections that this person is unaware of. In fact, if they knew how deeply you were connected to the spiritual realm and who your heavy hitters are, like Ra and all these other deities, this person would never have tried to do this to you. If they knew that they were going to have to come up against all of these very mighty forces, and again, somebody is doing a shut up spell. They're doing some type of poppet. They're trying to burn some type of poppet right now. They can try to get rid of the evidence, but the fact is that they did the witchcraft. It's still recorded in the book of time that they were doing witchcraft on an innocent chosen one, while that innocent chosen one was here to help heal the planet and help other people ascend. Okay. It still looks real bad for this other person. Yeah. You're entering into a timeline where the rules of how things function are completely different. You actually will get back what you put out. You are very worthy of being rewarded. And you could be like, ASTRAEA, I don't really do that much. Whatever it is that you're doing is enough. Some people think that, to change the world, I've got to do all this stuff and save all these people. No, all you have to do to change the world is change yourself, and the world will change with you. And that's the way that it works. When you go within and you make that change, you make that growth, you move towards a goal, you work on healing something in the shadow, the world heals it as well. In fact, that oneness energy exists when we transcend our own reality. We transcend the reality of other people, especially the ones that are around us. Rebirth. Whoa, my bad. I didn't mean to throw that card. That's funny. Where'd it go? Okay, we got rebirth here. The phoenix rising from the ashes of who you used to be. I don't know if that's a song lyric, but it should be one. Literally, you're rising from the ashes of who you used to be. You're not an easy walk on. Like, I don't know why people think they can just walk all over you. It's not all people. It's just these specific predators. And I want to call them predators because that's what they're doing. They're trying to find people to prey upon. And they need to find somebody that's asleep in the matrix, not connected to God. Find somebody else. Targeting you is going to be very difficult. Especially as you go through this portal of ascension and move out of when you're not there to receive the energy, this person's going to freak out. Yeah, they want to do some type of landing. You also have extraterrestrials that are on their way here that are going to land. And once these beings land, these other people that want to come up against you, they are going to go into hiding. And there's not going to be anywhere on this planet that they can go to get away from the karma that they created coming for a chosen one. Okay. If they go up to the heavens, God is there. If they come down to the earth, God is there. If they go into hell, God is there. God exists everywhere because God is every part of every creation. And so the moment that we think we're separate from the divine is when we cut off our spiritual connection, and we are not separate from the divine. And the divine is not separate from us. Beyond fear. What did I say about going beyond fear and stepping into love? This was a major step that you took to trust yourself and to trust the universe and to trust the Most High that you are being led. What in the hell? I'm like creeped out. I don't know what was touching my, what in the hell was that trying to touch my ankle? Okay, so somebody wants you to move beyond fear, just like how I got a little freaked out, something touching me. I don't like it when things touch me. You got somebody projecting a lot of bullshit. They're trying to destroy your peace. This person, they might as well give it up. This is basically over for them. It's a new world for you. They wanted access to your presence, to your new world, to what you have been creating for yourself, because they know this person knows whatever you do prospers. You're like a firmly rooted tree that's rooted next to water. Whatever you do prospers and flourishes, right? Sunset, Amaterasu and sunset. So this is like, these people love to attack you when the sun goes down. They feel like that way you'll be more afraid. You're like stepping into the darkness and opening the light, like opening the light from within the darkness. You could go into an abyss or a void of just blackness and still be the brightest thing there. And this bothers somebody, but they might as well give it up at this point, because you're bringing the presence of God with you. And if somebody has a problem with that, then they don't need to come near you. underwater realm. You're definitely connected to mermaids, to sirens, to a lot of underworld energy, or not underworld, underwater realm energies. You're also connected to the underworld. So these people might want to be mindful when it comes to targeting you. Yeah, birth, literally. Look at this. I love that. This is the birth of a new world, of a new planet that we're entering into. It's the ending for somebody, but it's also a new beginning. Descend. So when you were born, you descended, obviously, from the higher celestial realm. Now you're here to ascend. Yes, the underworld. You are protected by the underworld, literally. And you're here to exit the matrix. You coming into this physical birth, descending down here, okay? You're connected with the underworld. You're helping the underworld also exit this false matrix system. Is there anything else from this deck that we need to look at? Commitment. There may be a commitment coming in. This commitment doesn't have to be a love commitment. It could be one from God. But yeah, the universe is committed to helping you. You're gaining some type of freedom, some type of access to the higher realms, to the Akashic records. You're being gifted something. You're stepping into the unknown knowingly, and it's okay to do that. Even though it's unknown, doesn't, just because something's unknown doesn't mean it's bad. It's just our brain always formulates that something could be negative, right? But it's really not. This is a time to celebrate, because you have the celestial realm backing you, and you're here to ascend. Literally, you're helping the multiverse ascend. And the multiverse, everybody's got to make a choice. This portal of choice, everyone's got to make a choice when it comes to their future, and when it comes to the return of Christ consciousness, and when it comes to being secluded or being in hermit mode. Everyone's got to make a choice if they want to graduate Earth School or not. You have already graduated. In fact, not only have you passed all these tests, you graduated and you came back into this lifetime so that you could help other people graduate Earth School, so that a rainbow bridge could form like this to bring other people to this new world that you are help giving birth to with your creations. Yeah, this is a voyage for those that want to pass the test, that want to move forward, that want the healing. You're helping them. The realm of the Fae as well. And you're helping people out of the past, because the past was a blocked matrix where people were stuck and asleep and not wanting to look at themselves, basically. This is the end of some type of tribulation or trial from the past, some type of strife. This is like the end of that. And it's the beginning of something really, really beautiful. So I'm proud of you guys. God is proud of you. The divine realm is proud of you. These people, they really did not know how to value you. If they truly knew your real worth, these people would have done a lot worse to you. So God hid you. God cloaked you from these people because they're sharks, right? And they're very, very vampiric. But these people are not going to be able to follow you anywhere. They have to pass and graduate Earth School, and these people haven't learned their lesson yet. Obviously, if they haven't stopped trying to attack you, they have not learned their lesson. And not like, ooh, teach you, learn your lesson, but like, no, literally, Earth School graduation, oneness. When you attack another person, you attack yourself. When you try to hurt other people, you hurt yourself. And that is a very, very true fact. We're going to do the Panther Oracle. And see what comes out. Whoa, already. Collaboration. First card, somebody collaborated on doing some type of mystical ritual or rite against you. Let's get the likes up, you guys. They were trying to create a nightmare that you couldn't escape, okay? This person could have been working in a collaboration to curse you or hex you. This has backfired on them. 3, mastery. 4, foundation. 4 is also an energy of protection. These people could be experiencing a natural disaster, but I don't get so much that they are. I think that they're about to, because you going through this portal, what it does is it removes your energy from their life in such a way that it makes you inaccessible. And this is going to cause a natural disaster for these people when they're not protected from with your energy anymore. As you go through this ascension portal, these people are going to be brought down to level 0. Then they are going to realize how much worth you truly do have and hold that these people did not know about. And that's why they've been obsessed with you. They're obsessed with some type of natural disaster. They were trying to cause something to happen, but again, trying to use forces of nature against somebody is wrong, and it's very, very dangerous because it could backfire. Water sign energy. You could be a water sign, but I don't necessarily get that you are. I think one of these other people, they're either like a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio. So they're all in their emotions. This is why they're like this. To answer somebody's question, why are they like this? Because they're in their water sign energy. They're functioning from a wound that you did not create for this person. This person needs to really take responsibility for their own actions and stop trying to blame you. They collaborated with other people to curse and hex you. That's why I was getting so nauseated so fast. You know what I did? You know what I mean? Look, let's get the likes up. We got 10 people watching and 6 likes on the videos, you guys. We need to get the likes up. Like, what was I just saying about that nausea? This person, their energy is sickening and they keep trying to make you sick. Let's get the likes up, you guys. I believe in you. I know that you can like the video. Thank you for liking the video. It really helps this platform, truly. And I believe in you guys. It's only one tap of your finger. Okay, and it helps me know that this message is resonating, and it also helps this platform. So let's see. This person wanted to make you sick. I think it's because they're sick. They've got some type of weakness, disease, or something going on with their immune system. This person could be posing as a friend, an associate, a colleague, an acquaintance, a partner, an alliance, or a follower. They definitely follow you on the internet. They definitely stalk your social media quite often. They're always looking for new updates for you to reveal something about your location or about something you're working on. And then this person gets upset when you don't reveal any personal information about yourself. Like, they are like, why are they? I've done a spell to make them post about this. This person, all they do is spells. This person pretends to like you, but they hate you. Like, seriously, they seriously hate you. And they want your destiny. It's crazy. This person has tried to stop you from getting aid from other people. This person's also tried to stop you from getting aid from the Most High God. This person really thought that God favored them until they met you. And now they're like, this person wants mercy, charity, and kindness to be given to them, and they're getting straight up ignored. And they don't like that. They don't like that you're being favored over them. Maybe they should have thought this whole attacking a chosen one through thing. The Archetypes Oracle deck. Okay, so we'll pull one from the Archetypes. See what it's going to say about this person's archetypal energy or about yours. This person's a coward. They would never tell you to your face that they hate you. Like, literally, they're a coward. The nectar. They want this sacred nectar that you hold within you that keeps you young. Okay. The siren, what did I say about those underwater energies? See, you're protected from higher forces and higher beings that will not let you trip and fall. And you're not moving too fast or too slow. You're moving at the right pace. Don't let anybody make you doubt yourself. Like literally. I mean, they can't make you do anything, but they can try to instill doubt and fear into you. And that's what they want. They want you to be afraid of success. They want you to be afraid of being happy. They want you to be afraid of not having them in your life. Like, what the hell? If you didn't have this person in your life, you would have ascended a long time ago. This person has been a major cock block for you. You're over here triumphing because you're getting spiritual aid. You're getting assisted. Archangel Michael's cutting you free from the cords of the wicked as we speak. And the roots that person tried to put on you, those roots are being burnt and ripped out. Like they're being completely finished. This is basically over. And whatever slander campaign was going on, these people might want to be mindful because there's enough evidence of this that you could create a court case against them. Who are these people? This person wants you to self-sacrifice, self-martyr. You know, this person wants you to self-sacrifice. They've created at least 3 different voodoo dolls of you over the past like 6 months. And they pay like hundreds of dollars for these freaking dolls. Like they have somebody else create it in your image. And this is so stupid. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to be a content creator, that wants to be a tarot card reader, that wants to be a spiritual practitioner, a psychic, and a fortune teller, but it's not their destiny. They're not meant to do that. They don't have the gifts that are necessary. They want to be the leader, and they want you to be the one that's forgotten. And you're already a leader. You guys are already a pillar of your community. You guys are important to the collective, and you're necessary for everybody to evolve. This person forgot that everything that they've learned came from you. And this person also, they did have some type of demon or deity or lower vibrational energy feeding them a bunch of bullshit about themselves. But that thing has been slayed. It's dead. Pride. They're stuck in their pride. This person thinks that they're like the holy fucking grail or something. When they have never been shit, they don't do shit, and they ain't shit, how can they be the holy fucking grail? Make it make sense. Like, seriously. This person causes nightmares and natural disasters and illness in people to the point where they need to be saved from the Most High God, by the Most High God, literally. Not from it, but by it. And this person wanted to collaborate. I'm picking up on a group of women and a group of men. So that's weird. They could have been collaborating with women and men. These people are very destructive. They're self-destructive. These people are going to self-destruct all on their own. You don't even need to do anything. Like they're going to fail because of their intention. They're going through some type of substance withdrawal. Whose freaking problem is that? Were you there shoving the substances down their throat? No, you weren't. So why would you have to go through any amount of trauma from this weirdo? Like, seriously, they need to really think very hard about that. You were not there pushing addiction on them. You were not there selling them substances. You were not there fueling their bad habits. This person could also be being rejected by somebody that was selling to them, or, maybe they're trying to quit a habit or whatever, and they want your energy. It's ridiculous. They want the energy of an earth angel, a light worker, a starseed, a wise one, the chosen, and the ascended masters. They know that you are these energies that I just said right here. This person wants those energies for themselves. They want to be one of these light beings, but they're not. Anybody that engages in doing rituals on people to cause them nightmares and mental illness and shit, that is not a divine being. That is not how divine beings act. And this person needs to really realize that if they want to be successful, like a chosen one, then they have to be chosen. And this person was never meant to lead other people. They were never meant to do any of the things that they're trying to do. So they just need to take several seats. Cyberbully, this person is such a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but they are a cyberbully. I think I know who this person is. They're a freaking fraud. And everything they said that they've done to save people, deliver children, and whatever the fucking nonsense bullshit is. Like, I let people go on and on about all the shit that they talk about, like, and I don't check them, but I think I'm gonna start checking people when they continue to go on and on about how they're the holy fucking grail and the best thing and they know everything and all that bullshit. Nobody knows everything except for the Most High God. But like, literally, I don't claim to know everything, and I don't claim to be perfect either. This cyberbully, snitch, op, hacker, false person, bot, drone, and spy, this fucking, that should really also say troll. I think I'm going to add troll to it. But literally, this person is a troll. They've been trying to affect your root chakra really bad. Like, this person sends a spiritual attack after, and who the fuck are they to try to have you judged because you're in your divine life purpose? Like, who is this person to literally try to have God judge you and punish you? That's insane. If you needed to be punished, God would handle it. But God's never going to allow this person to do anything to you. And I don't care what they tried to do to your destiny. They're not getting their fucking hands on it. Especially if this is somebody of the opposite sex, they're being really beaten down. They're experiencing a natural disaster, flooding in their home. It could be a fire in their home. Their stupid ass fucked up altar that they have with your name on it is catching fire. They're being flooded out. They're being, windstorms are ripping their house apart. This person is experiencing some type of serious blowback from their failed destiny swipe. And they're also facing confinement. But this is what they wanted for you. They wanted you. And this person could be withdrawing in prison or jail. I don't know if people are allowed to watch my content or watch other people in jail. I don't know anything about that. But like, literally, this person is about to go into captivity because they're a beast. And not in a good way. This person's not savage like Cool Savage. This person's freaking weird. And they're a spy. And they want to be a copycat. Like, what is the true intention behind this person besides, oh, let me have your destiny and let me take everything from you type crap? Past energy on this situation. That card said pull one for the past energy. Real estate. Oh, okay. I got it. So this is the past energy on the situation. This person wants your wealth, your investment, your mega project. They want a piece of real estate, piece of property. Okay. This reminds me of the situation I was in with the condo. Somebody they would put like notices on our door every day, like, want to sell your home, want to sell your condo. And no, I didn't, because it was self-sustainable. And the place I'm in now is not self-sustainable. So now I have to go seek disability because I'm fucking disabled because of these people trying to imprison me over a piece of fucking real estate and over me not wanting to join the fucking Mormon church. Come on now. I'm not going to be a part of any organization that's having any type of lawsuit for sexually abusing children. Point blank, period. And if they want to cut me down and try to banish me and all that dumb shit for that, then, oh, well, I'll just go to a place where I'm actually loved and accepted. Riddle me that. This person's an idiot. They were trying to stop you from having a home, but they want a home. Yeah, all of this shit being sent to your home is being sent the fuck back. This person is so triggered, angry, salty, pressed, pissed off, vengeful, and wrathful. For what, though? You've never done anything to them. Delusional ass piece of shit. Seriously. You have not gang stalked this person. You have not cyberbullied them. You have not snitched on them. You have not done anything to this person to warrant this type of behavior from them. Okay, you would think that you slept with this person's man or woman or whatever. You did some crazy shit to them for them to be like this towards you, but you have not done anything but stand in your power. And I'm proud of you for doing that. And if you had to walk away from a piece of real estate to go move on to something else, then these people are experiencing the loss of your protection, because where you go, your protection goes with you. This person's pissed off because when you moved away, or you walked away from them, or they walked away from you, however it happened, you took all the protection that was yours anyways with you. And the only reason this person was being spared in the past was because your protection was there. Now that your energy is not there, these people are open for every natural disaster and every attack that they were putting on you. And it's being a complete reversal of this witchcraft and this mental magic and mind control bullshit. It's a complete reversal on all of these psychic attacks and spiritual attacks. It's a complete reversal. I don't even give a fuck about this situation anymore. If it has to do with any of the shit that I've been through, hopefully you're not going through what I've been through, because I'm lucky to have my life still. But like literally, I don't even care about these people in this shit. Wishcraft, these people are wishing against you, trying to banish you, trying to cause conflict, trying to do poverty spells, trying to energy harvest. It's the same story over and over again. Vampirism and the shapeshifters. This person's a fucking loser. And that's what they want, is your energy. That's why they're doing these rituals and staying up all night, not getting any rest. This person was bearing false witness against you, telling white lies, making up false facts, making up shit, telling stories on you, defamation of character. Like I said, they might want to be mindful of what they say moving forward, because if they continue to open their mouth against you, you will be able to take them to court and sue them for defamation. These people, like I said, oh God, this is making me disgusted. I'm so over this shit. This could be talking about my situation from the past, because I did live by church members. I lived by LDS saints that wanted to crucify me because I wouldn't join their fucked up organization. Absolutely not. It could be church members, Lutherans, Baptists, Protestants, LDS saints, Christians, or Catholics, some type of that energy. And these people, these fucking pretend a saint bitches and pussies run around doing voodoo on people and putting people up under fucking spells. And then they go to church on Sunday and they pretend to be holy and better than everybody else. And that is hilarious to me. When they're over here backstabbing God, that's funny. These people think that being a part of this organization is going to benefit their life. It's going to fuck them up for the rest of their existence. They should not have been making shit up, and they should not have been lying to the police. Whatever this is that they were doing, they shouldn't have been doing it. Not over a piece of real estate, not over anything else. And if you have to stand up for yourself, then these people are going to take several seats. They were coached on how to do this, on how to do voodoo. Like, I'm not even kidding. Somebody else in their fucked up ass organization taught them this voodoo shit, and they've been trying to do it ever since. And that's why I will always tell you, I had to move and get away. And God made a way for me when there was no way, when these people were trying to come from my throat, doing voodoo on me in front of my fucking face, in front of my house, even with cameras and everything, literally. And these people would go to church on Sunday and pretend to be the fucking LDS saints. I don't see any saints of any other type of church doing fucking voodoo and putting curses on people's houses and shit like that. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, but it's a fucking harsh no. They came for an earth angel, a chosen one that God put in position, and they thought that nothing was going to come of that. How stupid could these people be? I would never come for an innocent person and think that nothing would ever happen of that. Like, literally. These people have ruined the lives of their children because they want to subscribe to this voodoo and this LDS bullshit. Whatever else. If it's Christian, Catholic, I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever they're subscribing to, it's not healthy for them. And it's not healthy for other people. And to be honest, I was in the Catholic Church. I was raised in that. I've never had a Catholic person attack me with voodoo. Never. But all these other church members, Lutherans, Baptists, Protestants, LDS saints, I should have Jehovah Witnesses on there as well, and Christians, and just cross off Catholics, because I don't think Catholics attack people. But literally, I've had all of those other denominations use voodoo and speaking in tongues and demonic bullshit to try to exercise something out of me that just isn't there. Conflict. I watched a video yesterday about these people that are adults now that like this pastor literally said, okay, on Sunday you have to pretend to be possessed and I'll deliver you and then I'll leave you alone and I won't keep persecuting you. And this girl literally had to pretend to be possessed, and it's all a show. It's all an act. And it's offensive to God. Okay. The demons think it's funny, but it's offensive to God. Literally, these people are overloaded. It's a lot of work to bring conflict to you, especially when you're a peaceful person. These people are so unnerved by your guys' peace. It's crazy. And they want you to have to conform to their way of living so that they can continue on doing voodoo and other types of insane crimes on other people. And putting the pressure. These people love to bind the Holy Spirit against its will. They love doing that. And that is one way to get your head taken off your body. That's one way to pass away real quick. Excalibur, the circle sword, blue flame, the will of God, legions of ASTRAEA, and Michael and the sword of Solomon. You are completely protected from these people and their stupid religious rituals. Fucking weirdos, man. These people are really confused why God's not favoring them. And obviously, verbatim, these people were trying to energy. They're fucking demonic. They are not a saint. This is demonic behavior. Weird ass motherfuckers, dude. This is straight up very demonic behavior. Making up stories on people, defaming their character, trying to cast conflict and poverty spells on them, trying to banish them. How are you going to energy harvest off of somebody that you're trying to banish? If you get rid of them, you won't have them around to drain anymore. And point blank period, you're shifting through this portal. These people are not ascending. They're attached to a false idol, whatever false god that they fucking worship in their religion. They're attached to that demonic entity and that demonic presence. And that's why they're led down the wrong path. They can be as mad as they need to be, but it's not going to change the fact that they're following a false fucking idol. Look at this. The Mongolian deathworm, Cetus, Thunderbirds, Birdman, Yeti, Bigfoot, the children of the night. You're protected by, you have cryptids protecting you, and you also have angelic legions protecting you. So these people and their demonic pretend to God worship is not going to be touching you. These people do not worship anything that's on the inside. They worship some type of Moloch or Baal that pretends to be God on a day-to-day basis. And they don't want it to be revealed that what they're actually worshiping is a fucking demon. It has nothing to do with God. It's just one of the really old demons, you know? These people love to overindulge. I mean, I'm not even going to go into it, how these people are not supposed to be fucking drinking and smoking and all this other crap that they're doing. They're one way during the day, and then when nighttime comes, they go into their witch closet and they stay in that. It's crazy to me how people could be this fucking fake. Like, ew, stay away from me and my collective. These people are always stressed out because they worship the fucking devil and they call it God. Weirdos, dude. They know that God, okay, if something that you think is God is telling you to hurt yourself or hurt other people, that is not God. God is not going to do anything like that. The fuck? That is a demon, okay, that wants to be viewed as God. It wants to be your God. Don't allow energies like that to infiltrate your aura. Just be like, no, I rebuke all false idols, all false gods, all false deities and demons that want to take the place of the Most High. Nope. I only worship the Most High God, the one source creator being above everything else, the original source. Yeah, these people, they could be, off the grid or living some type of country life. You could be in the city. You could be by the beach. You could be living in the back roads. These people, they don't know where you went. That's kind of why that country life, city life, suburban life, beach life, back roads, off the grid, they don't know where you went because you're protecting your identity and you're also protecting where you live because these people were trying to destroy that, remember? Cthulhu, Thalia, Hastur, Dagon, Hydra, La Siren, the Siren coming up again 3 times now, Leviathan. Yeah, these people might want to be mindful that you also have higher forces, higher than Baal and higher than Moloch. Okay. You have forces higher than the Baal of Peor. All right. So they might want to be mindful of that. As people got a personal vendetta. Why? You haven't done anything. All you did was take your energy away from them. They've got a personal vendetta. They're karmic people. They have a mental illness. They're a narcissist and a sociopath. And they could be saying that you are all of those things. You don't even show up like that at all. I don't know. Maybe because you exposed what they're doing, their devil worship. Maybe because I exposed it. Who cares? Really, these people can be as mad as they need to be. I'm not giving them any of my energy. They can go find somebody else to fucking torment. Yeah, these people don't want you having a family. They want bad things to come to your family. They better not want a family themselves. These people might want to be mindful about taking care of their own parents and the people in their family, because literally all of this cursing your bloodline and cursing your family to get you to take yourself out, that is not saintly. That is not Christian like. That is not at all trying to self delete spells on people and suicide spells on people. That is not of God. What in the fucking shit are these people on? Like, literally, that's not of God. God would never support that type of behavior. And I'm hearing the voices of my old fucking neighbors in my head. So I'm wondering if you guys are going through that same type of situation. These people are up under judgment. Yeah, because they have sweet memories with you. These people also wanted to taint your memory of them so that you wouldn't reveal what they've done. No, I'm exposing these motherfuckers. If they want to continue to try to curse and hex us and harass us, then they can get their asses read and their rights read to them, because they're doing things that are not their business. We have Zachariel, Zaphiel, Seraphiel, Jangoniel, Wariel, Turiel, and Arachiel. You have higher forces, angels of death and vengeance, that are on your side. These people don't have anything like that. They don't have any protection. And that's probably why they have a personal vendetta, is because you're protected and they're not. These people try to create a supernatural disturbance to bother you guys. Let's get the welcome in, Rock on Baby and BO. Let's get the likes up, you guys. They want you to be afraid of their curses, afraid of their voodoo. Fuck these people. They're weak as fuck. Their anger, their wrath, they're being furious, they're triggered. Bullshit is their problem. In fact, these people being low vibrational makes them very, very weak. It weakens them. It doesn't do nothing to you. It weakens them. Fake ass motherfuckers. They're not going with you. Wherever you're headed, these people can't go. They're cursed. They tried to curse you and curse themselves. Oops. Look, they were trying to curse your dream state and infiltrate that. You're over here having sweet dreams while they're being tormented. Oh, well, you're over here persevering while they're being tormented. That's what they freaking deserve. They deserve to have to go through every amount of suffering that you went through at the hands of these weird ass people. Yeah, they're trying to block some type of marriage from coming into existence so that you don't meet somebody that would be good for you. That is none of their fucking business. They know that you originate from the Most High God, and that's another reason that they won't be gaining a victory over you. These people are not more powerful than the Most High. They may want to steal from you and betray you and whatever, but the ball of Peor has already been notified of these idiots. Literally, as we sat here, that deity that pretends to be God of all of those fucking religions, that weird ass shit, has already been notified of these people that subscribe to that religion. And we also notify Allah if there's any wishes and jinn involved in this situation. We notify Allah and ask Allah to intervene and bring salvation to the collective. These people were trying to change the sound of your voice and everything. Like, they just couldn't let well enough go. Like, they wouldn't just let you just be yourself. You have to conform to their way of living. And if you don't, then they're going to use witchcraft and sorcery and demons and torment to harass you into behaving the way that they want. You have the right to speak your piece. You have the right to speak the truth. If these people want to lie, let them be liars. But you're not going to silence your truth, because it makes these people that were victimizing you, being actual fucking Judases in your life, it makes them look real bad. No, they did that to themselves. They're stuck in their pride and their ego. They worship the fucking devil. What did they expect? Look at this. They did not want you coming into your destiny or your fate. They know that it is your birthright, your origin, your birthright to be some type of divine reader or some type of prophet or shaman or healer. Like, that is part of your destiny. These are the type of people that literally go try to do destiny swipes, knowing that God is against that. So all this stuff that they do, they know God's against it, but they worship the devil. And so that's why they're allowed to do it until now. These people could be some type of cop. They could be a part of NASA, the NSA, ATF, DEA, FBI, or CIA, or they're being watched by those organizations, or you are. And not to make you afraid, but yeah, you're being watched over by different parts of the government because you're a truth teller. These people want to come in as some type of third wheel and take you off your path, get you to engage in some type of bullshit wedding so that they can have your soul forever. It's a big no. Yeah, these people literally have been trying to go to root workers, send the evil eye, do death spells, necromancy, graveyard magic, moon magic, destiny swap, and going to a practitioner and going to the CIA. Like, literally, they're trying to put witchcraft on and shit on the CIA. And they don't realize that these parts of the government, that there's already been things put in place to protect these people from being put up under the manipulation of witchcraft. Okay. It'll be these people that are thrown into the oven. Yeah, they want what you're saving. These people want your inheritance. They want what you're saving. They want what God has for you, and they don't want you to have it. And that's just not their business. What you're doing with your life is none of their business. It says pick a card from the Time Oracle deck. These people have run out of time. They've also ran out of resources. They've done every type of voodoo that they could think of on you, and you still have persevered. Oh, well, for them. Distraction. They're literally here to distract you from your divine life purpose so that you don't fulfill a prophecy over your life, which puts all of these people, these false religions, fucking up under judgment. And that was going to happen no matter what anyways, because they worship the ball of Peor. They call it God. They wanted to distract you from your divine life purpose. That's not happening. You know? It's not going to happen. Continue to work on your guys' projects and your goals and continue to move forward. Don't let these people gain a victory in any type of way. In fact, they owe you Reparations. There will be spiritual reparations that are paid to you because of these people. They wanted to mess with you so bad. Now they're going to be messed with. Pick a card from the angel numbers deck. I'm seeing 12-12 in my mind. So that may be significant. (23-23) endless cycles. This is what they want you in, is endless cycles with them. It's a no. Okay. Every root and every cord and every attachment. And like, this is why you have to forgive these people and move forward, because it's not worth holding on to any attachment to them. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. These people have created a pattern with their voodoo and their witchcraft. And now they're going to have to answer for that. It says there's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So if you don't want to be stuck in endless cycles and you have the resources, move away from this place. Whoever these people are, get away from them, because they don't mean you any good. In fact, they're good. These people have already sold their soul to Satan, so they don't have the ability to be emotionally intelligent to see what they're doing to other people. Okay? Let these people burn in the hell that they created for you. Yeah, you're going through a transformation, transmutations, transference, generosity. This is your birthright. Okay? You're a healed, repaired, reborn person. You're very charitable. This is why God loves you. God doesn't love these people because they won't do shadow work. They're obsessed with the light, and they judge the darkness and judge it, all of it. And that's why they won't do any shadow work. These people are trying to protest your birthright. Really? Protest it to who? Because, if these people are trying to sue you because you're making you're saving your money and you're making your own way, then let them try to sue you. You can countersue them for a lot of fucking money. These people will definitely want to step down and shut the fuck up, because there's a lot more evidence of them being slanderers and gossipers and anything that's not of Jesus. If it's of the devil, that's what these people are. They don't like your profession. They don't like that you're a psychic. They don't like that you're a spiritualist. They don't like that you're a healer. They don't like that you're a divine being. They don't like that you're chosen. They don't like the profession that you've chosen for yourself. Whose fucking fault is that? They don't like it. That doesn't mean you walk away from your divine life mission. It means these people take several seats. They want to try to sue you over you being an accurate reader. Let them. If they want to sue you over you being a shaman, let them. Everybody has the right to spiritual beliefs, and you cannot, that is called a fucking hate crime when you try to come for somebody because of what they believe in, because they won't worship the ball of Peor like you're losing ass motherfuckers. These people are starting to piss me off. So I'm going to probably end this reading. We'll get a couple more cards from this deck. God, is there anything else that needs to come out about this cult, coven, community group, fucking weirdos? Yeah, basically you're being watched over. Alienatu, alienel, olodumare, bonque, quetzalcoatl, yorgamunder, severus. These people have a lot of energies that they have to get past to get to you. And I don't think they're going to get past any of those energies, or Cthulhu or Thalia. Nah. The most, see, they forgot while they're over here protesting your divine life purpose. They forgot that they never fulfilled theirs. They forgot that they've been trapped in a religion that makes everybody's divine life purpose the same thing, sends them on a mission, makes them take this bullshit book that they have and sell it door to door. Literally trying to entrap people and ensnare them into bondage for the rest of eternity. That's what the fuck that religion is doing. And they don't want me to talk about it, but that's exactly what they're doing. At least my profession, my personal spiritual preferences does not involve harming other people. See, they forgot about the most. Yeah, they became sheep, and literally what they worship is a wolf. So it's like the Most High God. They forgot about the Most High God, source, soul, spirit, the Holy Spirit, divine intervention, and spirituality. These people valued religion over spirituality, and they made a mistake. Like straight up. I don't even know what else to say about that. Let's get some future energy on this situation. I don't know what to say about that. They made a major mistake. These people think they're superior because their religion says that they are, but they're full of shit. Any group of people that exalts itself over another group of people is full of shit. Only God can exalt one person over another. Yeah, as long as you love yourself, you care for yourself, you're self-made, self-created, authentic self, personal foundation, you being yourself cancels out what these people have tried to do. They're going to try to bully you, fight with you, argue with you, isolate you, blackmail you, and trap you, frame you, and set you up. I've always known that the Mormons were trying to do that because I wouldn't join their organization. So they wanted to have me set up, framed, put in prison, killed, and my property stolen from me and sold. Point blank, period. Whatever group this is that's working against you, they want to do the same thing to you. Divvy up your goods. They want to intervene on God's plan. Good luck with that. These people tried to create some type of tragedy, loss, sorrow, grief, pain, and a natural disaster, which came up twice. Their heart is being weighed against the feather, and they are found to be too heavy. Betrayed, heart wall, broken heart, blocked chakra, backstabber. These people thought that they were going to, because they crucified you in another lifetime, they thought they were going to come back in this lifetime and do the same shit. And they're getting a lot of resistance and a lot of backlash for that. Yeah, you're an indigo child, a rainbow child, a crystal child, an empathic child, a psychic child, and a magical child. These people are muggles. And there could be a fire sign that's also involved with this group. If they don't like the truth, maybe they should change the truth. Instead of trying to silence somebody from speaking it, maybe they should change what the actual freaking truth is and stop being predators to the rest of humanity. I mean, literally, those LDS saints, that what they literally do, and they want me to bite my tongue on that. Fuck that shit. What they literally do, and it's part of their religion from the beginning to now, is they wash their sins and their mistakes on other people, anybody that's not part of their religion. They try to condemn anybody that's not part of their religion. They try to condemn them to death. Remain calm. Don't let these people get you upset. Even though what they're doing is upsetting, it's not touching you. It's not actually doing anything to these people. Are the demonic entity. They're the demonic force. They're demonically possessed. Just leave them that way. Don't even help these people out. They're always cheating, competing, lying, deceiving, hoodwinking. They got bad intentions. They're imposters. They're wearing a mask. They sold their soul to the devil. They're idol worshipers, demon worshipers, and they love to cloak their energy. They were spinning a false narrative, false portrayal, false prophets, false mindset. It's over. Give up the false pursuit. And they wanted to affect your luck, your fortune, your wealth, your luxury, your fate, your destiny, and your divine timing by sending you nightmares, messing with your ability to lucid dream, messing with your ability to prophetic dream. They wanted you to have insomnia and reoccurring bad dreams. These people also do something illegal on the dark web. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they get caught up for trafficking. White collar crimes. These people, they act like they're super educated, but they're not really educated like that. They're trying to create some type of spiritual injustice, negative, unjustified karma, karmic debt, spiritual enemies. These people have smoke and mirrors. They're illusional. They're delusional. They project their energy. They deflect their energy. They're mirroring, and they're trying to reflect the fact that they're a trickster who creates mischief, who's a miscreant, a joker, a clown, a fool. They think they're very cunning with trying to steal and put you in poverty, trying to make you desperate. These people are money hungry and all that. Let them fall into the pit that they dug for you and let them rot there. These people will not be moving forward with whatever this plan is. Let's get a conclusion with the Panther Oracle. What does collective need to know about the future? That you're a blessing. These people are a curse, point blank, period. There could not be any more black and white than that. All these people do is burden other people and make them sick and try to fuck up their mental health and oppress them and abuse them and abuse their children. And people want to subscribe to that. Okay. I just literally said, okay. So you're going to be A-okay. Literally. These people were overly committed to see you fall. Make sure you get the likes up, you guys. Yes, seriously. These people were trying to cause some type of accident, except it's them. They were trying to trap you. They don't like this coming out. They were trying to blind you so you couldn't see it coming. And they were trying to intervene on your merit making because it makes them look real bad when you're serving God and they serve the devil. And it makes them very uncomfortable. And maybe they need to be a little bit uncomfortable in this false situation that they're living in, worshiping a false God, belittling you because you have a spiritual gift, attacking you because you're blessed by God. That's insane. You are the blessing. This gift will bring you luck and good karma for ages to come. They didn't realize that. These people don't want to hear that shit. They're stubborn. They're stuck in their old ways and they would rather worship the devil. Oh, well. They want you to compromise your destiny so that you engage in debauchery with them. And if they can't puppet you, they're going to attack you. So let them try. You're going to get some good news that these idiots are literally being imprisoned. You're over here ready for this good news, and you have a schedule with God. You're ascending. Okay, you have places to be, places to go, things to do, things to achieve, and these people are not going to get in your way. They're going to be very lonely when you have all of a sudden raptured the fuck out of their reality and they're stuck on an old timeline in an old place doing old things. If they want to worship this physical world, let them. They're stupid. If they want to worship, abuse, let them. If they want to worship the ball of pure, let them. But we ask Baal right now to punish these people because they're coming for the wrong one. If they wanted to victimize somebody, they should have chosen somebody that was a pussy, that wouldn't stand up for themselves, that doesn't know how to battle witchcraft, somebody that doesn't know about spiritual warfare. They should have chose somebody that's not intuitive, that will not call them on their bullshit. They should have chose somebody else, point blank, period. You're not weak, you're not a victim, and you're not giving into these people's desires. In fact, desire doesn't even care about what they desire. That's how meaningless and how pointless their existence on this earth is. Literally, they've done nothing but contribute to the population. More little mudblood people that are just backwards, their ass hat backwards. They think that God is some man from a book or whatever. And that's how they were easily deceived into worshiping Baal of Peor. Seriously. These people were always deceiving and tricking the rest of humanity. That was their job. To get anybody to enter into a false religion, that was their job. You don't see any Catholics doing fucking voodoo on people. I've yet to seen that. But all these other denominations, these preachers and pastors and shit, they do a lot of voodoo on their congregation, and they don't like when people can see through it. And you, my friend, are just one of those people that can see through it. You're not going to give in to whatever this is. So these people might want to be mindful and make a different choice. If they walk away from what they're doing to you now, I don't think that they can because they've already done too much. I think that if they tried to walk away, they thought that you would be afraid of them. If they try to walk away, they're still going to be punished. Like literally what they send out will come back to them, and it's coming back at an extradited rate. Literally. Let these people trip over their own feet and fall as they come to you, because they will fall on their own swords, and everything that they send out, they will get back. But you, my friend, are ascending. Okay. And I am so proud of you that you have not gotten angry. You've not let them trigger you. You've literally just stayed calm and collected. And it makes these people look really stupid. And they're being investigated by the FBI and the CIA and all of those other factions. So they might want to be mindful as they're watching you, that they're being watched by higher forces as well. All right, you guys. Yes, karma will be served. Yes, amen to that. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Please like this video, tap that notification bell, make sure that you are subscribed, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace be with you. God bless you guys. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful 10/10 portal ascension. Bye.